You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. It is nobler to declare oneself wrong than to insist on being right, especially when one is right. Be careful, lest in casting out your demon, you exercise that best thing in you. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. I assess the power of a will by how much resistance, pain, torture it endures and knows how to turn to its advantage. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. Men fall into two groups, slaves and free men. Whoever does not have 2/3 of a day for himself is a slave, whatever he may be, a statesman, a businessman, an official, or a scholar. Ultimately, it is the desire, not the desire that we love. If you want me to believe in your Redeemer, you're going to have to look a lot more redeemed. The higher man is distinguished from the lower by his fearlessness and his readiness to challenge misfortune. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The strength of a person's spirit would then be measured by how much truth he can tolerate, or more precisely, to what extent he needs to have it diluted, disguised, sweetened, muted, falsified. Many are stubborn in pursuit of the path they have chosen, few in pursuit of the goal. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. So long as men praise you, you can only be sure that you are not yet on your own true path, but on someone else's. It is hard enough to remember my own opinions without also remembering my reasons for them. We have art in order not to die of the truth. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. That which is done out of love is always beyond good and evil. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. You don't have sex, not because no one wants you, but because you don't consider yourself attractive. The visionary lies to himself, the liar only to others. To predict the behavior of ordinary people in advance, you only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the smallest expenditure of intelligence. The tree that would grow to heaven must send its roots to hell. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. Man is the only animal that must be encouraged to live. When marrying, ask yourself this question: do you believe that you will be able to converse well with this person into your old age? Everything else in marriage is transitory. A politician divides mankind into two classes: tools and enemies. He who climbs the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. They muddy the water to make it seem deep. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. People who live in an age of corruption are witty and slanderous. They know that there are other kinds of murder than by dagger or assault. They also know that whatever is well said is believed. Nobody is more inferior than those who insist on being equal. Do you want to have an easy life? Then always stay with the herd and lose yourself in the herd. Solitude makes us tougher towards ourselves and tenderer towards others. In both ways, it improves our character. If your friend does evil to you, say to him, "I forgive you for what you did to me. But how can I forgive you for what you did to yourself?" Everything the state says is a lie, and everything it has stolen. Nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. There are horrible people who, instead of solving a problem, tangle it up and make it harder to solve for anyone who wants to deal with it. Whoever does not know how to hit the nail on the head should be asked to not hit it at all. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. The true man wants two things: danger and play. For that reason, he wants a woman, as the most dangerous plaything. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed.